factors that have contributed towards this apparent shift to a more openly racist society in recent years?
Good question. I have a couple ideas about that. I think part of it is the education ministry, that the government has, controls what books are used. Recently, for example, there was a few years that for a moment there was a progressive minister of education, and in the Israeli textbooks they tried to insert literally the smallest amount, but just some acknowledgement that there is another narrative. That there isn't only the Zionist narrative, but there's also a Palestinian narrative. And again, not to say that this is the right narrative, or that these are even equal narratives, but just that another narrative exists, that there's people for whom they see themselves as what they are, indigenous inhabitants of the land, and that they experience the Zionist movement, in my opinion, as it is, as settler colonialism. But just inserting those few sentences in the book were considered so scandalous that as soon as an even more right-wing government came to power, it actually pulled all those books off the shelves and out of the stores. So that even that level of not, starting this year, the Israeli government has made a decision to start teaching the Holocaust in kindergarten, if you can imagine that, kindergarten. And of course, it's not just about teaching kids, this is the horrible results of fascism, we need to combat fascism, and because then, it'll lead to all kinds of horrific things like eclipsing human rights and all kinds of ethnic groups being targeted. No, they teach it as everyone hates the Jews, everyone's always hated the Jews, everyone's gonna ever hate the Jews, and so the only takeaway from this is Jews have to be super strong so that they can never be bested in battle, and that's the takeaway, and that's what's being taught from age 0. And so that's one big thing, the education system.